Okay, wow, wow, wow. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but have a look here. That is a big plate. Here I am at Two Trick Pony in Berlin, about 10 minutes south of sort of the main sort of area where all the branded gate is and all the major touristy places. Kind of on the way to the airport, but back up towards the centre of Berlin. Two Trick Pony is the location. Now this is really interesting. I came here off the back of a suggestion from the Sausage Man Never Sleeps. Go check out the Sausage Man Never Sleeps. He's got some great content as well on Instagram and whatnot. But he's the supplier for a lot of great food in Berlin. Now the other interesting thing is that he's Australian, supplying all sorts of English types of black puddings and bacon and food in Germany. Go figure. But I've been told that his black pudding is close to the best and matches the Fruit Pig company in the UK. Now what's also very interesting about this location is that I've walked in here, I'm greeted by an Australian accent. Cool stuff. And then I speak to the owner, Tom, who's behind me, making a coffee, I think, right about there, if you can see, just out of focus. There's Tom. He's Australian as well. He's been here for 8 years. This place has been here for 8 years, and they serve really good grub, really good breakfast food, specialising in brunch, like us Australians do. So a little bit of a German twist on everything as well, but good to see that there's a lot of Aussie influence in food outside of Australia. That is what looks like a really good Aussie coffee. A good Aussie coffee is very hard to find anywhere, usually outside of Australia. Very, very hard, but let's take a taste and see. Now, obviously I'm here for the black pudding, clearly, but that coffee is a winner. So, before I even get into the real stuff here at Two Trick Pony, they're already winning the day with their coffee here in Berlin. Get to it. So now, I'm just going to be waiting here for the black pudding. Now I've ordered again the big breakfast here. I'm actually going to get actually let me get the menu because I want to give you guys a good overview of everything that's here at Two Trick Pony in Berlin. The menu, nice and simple. Let's have a read here. So both sides, German and English, as you get here quite a bit in Berlin. It's really good. I mean, most places will, well, we've got Perth people here, so of course they're going to be speaking English. So let's see what they got. They got the honey porridge, they got sesame brioche and plums, scrambled herbs, sweet corn and eggs and chard. I don't know what chard is, but chard. They got the fry up. And they've got the big fry up, which is what I've got coming. Fried egg, back bacon, streaky bacon, black pudding, mushroom, spinach, roasted tomato, baked beans and sourdough. Now you know my style. Sorry guys, I will not get the baked beans. Just the way I roll. And a 3 cheese toasties as well. So yeah, toasties being very Aussie at the same time, which is good to see when you're out and about here. So let's take a look and see what I've got here at Two Trick Pony for the breakfast. There we go. So let's try and get a good view here. So you can see the black pudding slices, which are obviously there. Amazing. Let's get lower. Have a look at it. The bacon, 2 types of bacon, strap and strip. We got the tomato there, mushrooms, spinach, nice egg, and obviously the black pudding there. How good is that black pudding looking? Okay. Let's take a look and see. It's definitely very mushy. So, you know, over here in Germany, obviously you've got Blutwurst, and I have sampled some of that already. And that was definitely like very, very mushy, very bloody, lacked a lot of the texture because it doesn't have the oats and it doesn't have the suet sort of in there, I believe. When you see the black pudding here and what you get with it, as you can see, so you're getting, there we go, look at that, yes. With the black pudding here, we've got a great texture on the outside. It's got crisp, as you'd expect. The crisp is awesome. But then we've also got, oh man, it's falling apart here. It is falling apart. Falls apart in your hands. Oh, there's some surprising little bits in this black pudding, which is quite interesting, right? There's like the suet in there is quite thick. There's quite a bit of like strong suet in there. Not so much rice, which is great, all the oats. Try the bacon. As good as the black pudding is, that bacon is also really good. As far as a fry-up goes, it's a really good fry-up. Probably could have gone for scrambled egg. I don't think I asked for scrambled egg. I wonder if they would have made scrambled egg. I might ask the boss, Tom, see what he says. I'm going to save the black pudding for last because I want to get the mush test going with that other piece of black pudding. How good is that? That is a good mush because as you see there, I have to break it away. But look at that texture there. Look at that suet in there. That is a great black pudding. And that mushed really well. Lots of red there. Have we got the red? We have got the red. That's awesome. What I love about this black pudding, if I'm going to sort of say the differences between other black puddings, is that it's got those very thick suet bits, the pig fat basically, the good stuff, don't care. That's very prominent within this black pudding. So it's kind of, it's got the texture that is not normal for black pudding, not soft or anything, but it is good. I like it. The taste is there, the earthiness of it. But let me try and actually pick up one of those little suet bits because you'll see what I mean, which I think, I mean, who didn't want more pig, right? If I pick up one of those, you can see, very hard to see, but there you go, look at that. That there is what's throughout the black pudding and it makes that texture. So you've got that sort of, not crunch, but extra sort of, you know, chewable scenario more than the pig's blood would actually offer. Yeah, it works. Nearly finished, but I don't want it to be finished. I wish I would have given me more than 2 pieces. But having said that, the rest of it, I've demolished it, as you can see. Makes me happy. Last few pieces now. Also very full. So let's just see if we can get the red colouring. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Got it. You can see the suet through it. Brilliant. Good char, good mush, good black pudding. Well done to the Sausage Man Never Sleeps. I got there, I tasted it. And well done to Two Trick Pony in Berlin. Get in. Don't forget to head to findmyblackpudding.com. Check out the app. Also check us on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe, like and follow.